Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about polar and non-polar amino acids. Amino acids on the basis of their charges on their side chains divided into two types, polar and non-polar amino acids. First, we need to know what is polarity. Polarity is nothing but a condition of a molecule which bear both positive and negative charges on their opposite poles. So, if a molecule is polar, that means it has both positive and negative charges. And the phenomenon is called the polarity. In case of amino acids, the polarity depends on the charges on its side chains because amino acids has its basic structure for all amino acids. It differs in their side chains. The length of side chains and the molecules of side chains are different in different amino acids. Amino acids are divided into two types on the basis of their polarity, polar amino acids and non-polar amino acids. Polar amino acids which shows polarity and they are divided into three types. Acidic amino acids, it has negative charge. Neutral amino acids, there is no charge on their side chains, and basic amino acids which has positive charge. So let's talk about polar amino acids. There are three types. As I mentioned before, acidic amino acids, basic amino acids, and neutral amino acids. You have to remember the names of the amino acids under each category because there are lots of questions coming from this part. For in case of acidic amino acid, there are two names, aspartate and glutamate. Aspartate, there is a D sound coming from it, so it's a D in short form. If you remember the short names also, you can just recapitulate all the names under every category. And glutamate, there is a E sound, so it's a E. DE, you just make a short form, DE. DE, that is at first aspartate, and glutamate. DE is for acidic amino acids. Basic amino acids is arginine, there is a R, there is a histidine, there is a H, there is a lysine, there is a K. RHK, arginine, histidine, and lysine. RHK, arginine, there is a sound R, that's why its short form is R. Histidine, as its H and H, is the same. Lysine, you have to remember, it starts from K. These three are also very important amino acids, so you have to remember all these categories. Arginine, histidine, and lysine, these three belongs to basic amino acid category. That means they are positively charged. Aspartate glutamate, that is DE, they belong to acidic amino acids. That means they are positively charged. Sorry, they are negatively charged. In neutral amino acids, there is no particular charges on their side chains because they are both acidic group and basic group neutralize each other, so they are under category of neutral amino acids. So here there are 8 names under neutral amino acids. Asparagine. Asparagine is represented as N. Glutamine. Glutamine, there's a sound of Q. Glutamine, so it's Q. Serine, it's S. Threonine, it's T. Tyrosine, tyrosine, there's a Y sound, so it's Y. And there's a cysteine, that's Z. Cysteine has the sulfur side chain. And proline, P. Proline, the alpha helix breaker, it's also under the neutral amino acid. Cysteine, which forms the disulfide bond, that's also under neutral amino acid category. And glycine, the simplest amino acid, so this also belongs to the neutral amino acid category. Then there comes non-polar amino acid, which doesn't have or doesn't show polarity. So these amino acids are under non-polar amino acids. There is alanine, that represented as A. Tryptophan, trip, There's again a sound like W. So it's a W in the short form. And methionine, M. Valine, V. Leucine, L. Isoleucine, I. Phenylalanine, there's a sound of F. Phenyl, F. So it's a F. You have to remember these names, of course, because there is a lots of questions coming from this, as I told before. So and as well as the short forms of these names, so that you can easily recognize the names which amino acids they are talking about, and under in any question, in any exam. So this is it. Thank you so much for listening our